Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Thursday, April 25th, and I'm going to be analyzing the pound US dollar starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame for the full down analysis. So on the pound dollar, I still suspect this move down is going to make a higher low, higher low. I think it's actually all part of an uptrend. I still think it needs to make its way up and take out these highs eventually before it actually does make a bigger push to the downside. So let's take a look at it on the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, it's going to be interesting to see how this weekly time frame candle closes at the end of the week, because right now it looks like the end of a correction. It looks like a wave 1. I still think this is a running flat wave 2, and that would make this a 1 of 3, this a 2 of 3, and possibly this is going to keep on going up and making that 3, 4, and 5 like I was showing on the monthly time frame. Taking it down to the daily time frame, man, this thing is very impulsive up. It looks like the end of a correction right at the 61.8. I have a hard time believing that this is not the end of a wave C, so I'm definitely going to try to get long at the next pullback, and then I'll learn and earn at the same time whether this really is a 1, 2, 3, or whether this move up turns into an ABC crutch until like this last push down, which at this point almost seems less likely. So taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame, I have it labeled as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now, but even that wave 5 looks a little bit too stretched out to even be the end of anything. I think at some point, maybe not even today, but at some point it should start to make a pullback, which I would call either a wave A or a wave 1 to move up. The pullback should be either a wave B or a wave 2, and then it should go up for either a wave C, which would possibly go up to a fib level and then turn back down, or whether if it really is a wave 3, then it will just keep on making higher highs, higher lows. Either scenario, I definitely will be looking to get long at the end of the next pullback, and hopefully learning and earning at the same time whether this is an ABC or whether it's a 1, 2, 3. So taking it down to the 1 hour time frame, like I said, this move up is very strong. I mean, it definitely is the fifth wave, but it's probably not the final wave. It's probably going to have to make a 3, 4, 5 shape just to finish off this sensitive trend. Then if we get a break or starts to the downside, if you are a short time frame trader, you could be looking for shorts at that point. But even then, I would be a little bit cautious. I mean, it does seem like it should make a pretty good sized correction. We have to keep in mind that next week is interest rate dollar news, May 1st. Interest rate news for the US dollar, and that is definitely a big news event. Kind of seems to me like the next week's news event is likely to cause the end of a wave B or a wave 2 for the continuation of the uptrend for either a wave C or a wave 3, just like I was explaining on the higher time frames. So don't forget to join my free Discord group, which is linked down here in the corner. And don't forget to check out my membership program that gives you access to the daily live trading sessions, and it gives you access to all my swing trade setups by joining at my website, fxpipcollector.com. As always, thank you and happy trading.